On a bit more of a positive note, because I do talk an awful lot about the people who I would argue are failing in life, there are a lot of young men in the world who are trying to make something of themselves, and it's a very, very beautiful thing to see. But there are some, and I've talked to some of these men, who they'll sit there and they'll almost lament about how they're trying really hard. They're going at it in their career, they've started a business, they're trying in the gym, they're doing good as far as their relationships is concerned, but they're still treated like kids by a lot of people, and they wonder why. Well, after some digging, I come to discover they still live with their parents. Okay, it's a pretty simple one, but until you move out, pay your own way in life, and you've made something of yourself fully, you're your own man, you are taking advantage of a privilege that is exclusive to children. Despite working extremely hard, despite becoming competent, despite doing most everything yourself, until you move out, you haven't quite grown up yet. This is a truth of the world that I think a lot of people misunderstand. If you are a young man and you're doing well in life and everyone thinks you're a professional and everyone loves to see how hard you work and all that fun stuff, but you still feel like you're treated like a kid, and more often than not it's from your parents that you feel this way, I want you to understand you still live with them. They're paying the bills for you. Of course they're treating you like a kid. Even if you pay rent, they're still going to treat you like a kid because you still live in their house. If you are old enough, move out. It's just some great life experience. Teaches you how to budget. Teaches you how to do a lot of things that you don't normally do. And by the same token, it gives you the autonomy to do pretty much anything you want. Plus, you'll stop being treated like a kid. It's a pretty simple thesis that I think a lot of young men misunderstand, but it's something that needs to be said. If you're still living with your family, of course you're going to be treated like a kid because you are still seen in their eyes and in society's eyes as a kid because you are taking advantage of an opportunity that is exclusive to children. Voluntarily throw away that opportunity. If, of course, you want to be treated like a full-grown man, which I would assume most of you do. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets I happen to have that I find are extremely useful to me. My hope being is that they're extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing I want to ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, anything along those lines, there are buttons in the description below my face. Click the buttons, don't click the buttons. I don't really care. What I do care about is that you get after it, kick some ass, and I'll see you in the next one.